Hello everyone and welcome to another Versus video. I'm Brad Nelson. I'm joined today by Todd Anderson, and hopefully one of us was playing Magic yesterday.
Is that Sunday, the Pro Tour?
Yes, it is. Okay. That is Sunday at the Pro Tour.
All right.
But if we weren't, we're at least playing Legacy today and having a good time.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And today we're going to be playing two decks that look very similar, have some of the same cards, but operate in very different ways.
Yeah, I mean, one of us is playing Brainstorm, and the other one is playing Living Wish. That's me. That's all I got. Which
you say it that way, but I also feel like I'm in a bad matchup.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'm not sure yet.
Jerry is a very scary token. Not actually as a Magic player, because I beat him all the time.
Well, his token does not stay in play for very long, because they either kill it immediately or they're dead.
Yeah, either you kill this or I kill you.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the deck, and we'll get into crop rotation.
Okay, here's crop rotation. Right
That's
here.
for crop rotation.
Okay, so this is a junk-based black-green-white deck that puts an emphasis on Dark Depths making a 20/20. And you can do this two different ways. You can either activate Thespian Stage, copying Dark Depths, and the way this legend rule works is that since you have two of the same in play, you let Dark Depths die, and then Thespian Stage becomes the new Dark Depths with 0 counters on it, triggers, and then you have to sacrifice it to put Jerry Thompson into play. Yeah. The other way you can do that is by using Vampire Hexmage to knock all the counters off of it. But we also have a
I just have a question though. Why is there only 3 Dark Depths if the deck is so based around Dark Depths?
Okay, well the fourth one is lying here in the sideboard along with another Thespian Stage and a couple other thingies because of Living Wish. And we'll get to the side. Actually, we should probably do the sideboard right now too.
No, we'll get to that later.
Okay, we'll get to the sideboard in just a minute, but I have some cool stuff in there. But yeah, Living Wish, being able to get a creature or a land out of your sideboard gives you more virtual copies of your combo.
Which doesn't make any sense how you could Living Wish for a Wasteland, because there's nothing living about a Wasteland. It is just dead. It kills souls. Itself is soulless. It is the worst Magic card ever.
Wow, we just went super dark.
I know we went dark.
All right, so the rest of the deck looks very similar to a normal junk-style mid-range deck. We got Thoughtseize and Hymn to Torok for disruption, Deathrite Shaman, and Neither Reliquary as an alternate way to win the game. Neither Reliquary also being particularly powerful with the Dark Depths Thespian Stage combo.
Neither Reliquary is an alternate win condition. I think it is just to find the win condition.
Well, I mean, sometimes your opponent has something in play that stops your Dark Depths from actually doing anything, and just being able to search up Wasteland after Wasteland after Wasteland to knock all your opponent's lands out of the way is actually pretty awesome. And he gets really big really fast when you're doing things like crop rotation, fetch lands, Wasteland, and even using Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, sacrificing 2 different lands to make him
The way that I would describe this deck best is we have Liliana's Replicate, Thoughtseize, and Hymns to just be a disruptive element package for the deck to slow all the other faster decks down, to be able to use all of our redundancy. We have Crop Rotation, Knight of the Reliquary, and Living Wish to all find the combo pieces, and then we have Hexmage as the one piece that just is part of the combo, but it also just kills Planeswalkers.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that Vampire Hexmage is going to be used at least once, maybe twice during this video alone to kill Brad's Liliana the Veil or Jace the Mind Sculptor.
I'll be countering them.
Oh, sure, that's fine too. If Vampire Hexmage becomes Hymn to Torok, I'm fine with that.
Well, I can't counter these.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's the heart of the deck. The crop rotations are particularly strong when we're playing things like a Singleton Caracas, or we have a Bajuka Bog out of the sideboard that allows us to have basically 5 types of graveyard hate, or 5 ways to have instant speed graveyard hate, or I guess not 5, 4 with this, and then the Bajuka Bog itself. But yeah, I mean, that's the main deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sideboard, and we'll do a little more explaining on why Living Wish is so good.
Or bad.
Or bad. It's pretty good. So our sideboard virtually only has these 7 cards in it. We have 3 copies of Pithing Needle that are primarily for Sensei's Divine Top and Sneak Attack, 2 cards that are pretty good against this deck, and being able to shut those down.
I can think of one other card that it's good against.
Wasteland?
It's in your sideboard.
Thespian Stage?
No.
I don't know.
Wait.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Nope. That one.
For an opposing... Oh, yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah.
We can
I was just making sure it's legendary.
Yeah, we already have 4 Wastelands to shut down opposing Caraxes, so that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, but Pithing Needle is just a versatile sideboard card. I like it and multiple copies in most fair deck sideboards right now. And even though this deck has kind of an unfair end game with Dark Depths, for the most part, it's just trying to disrupt the opponent, play fair until it is able to reach the end game.
Yeah, I mean, I added this card to Deathblade, my sideboard for Deathblade. It was awesome at the Invitational, so I'm all for Pithing Needle.
Yeah, we have a couple copies of Dread of Night to shut
for?
down. I'm gonna go with White Weenie.
Death and Taxes?
Death and Taxes. One Golgari Charm similarly for that matchup, but also just a very versatile sideboard card. Is great against Elf combo, all sorts of stuff. And then a secondary Life from the Loam in the matchups where it's going to be very Wasteland heavy on both sides. We want to be able to win that war with the Life from the Loam #2 to come in alongside the one in the main deck. For the rest of the sideboard, this is our Living Wish package. We have a second Caracas to give us more virtual copies with our Living Wish, a Bojuka Bog, which we can board in with our crop rotations and graveyard matchups where it matters, but against a lot of decks, you can just Living Wish for it, play it, and then exile their graveyard if they're playing Dredge or something.
I mean, any matchup where you can Living Wish for Bojuka Bog, you're definitely just going to want to rather crop rotation for it.
Yeah.
Because, like, reanimate it.
Yeah, but having access to it in game one without having to main deck it, I think, is solid. We have Vampire Hexmage to go get, along with the 3 in the main deck. A Reclamation Sage as a new card from M15 that plays the role of Gosali Pride Mage but stays in play.
Yeah.
This card's pretty solid, I think. And then Orzhov Pontiff as a wish target against Elf combo. It's also pretty good against Death and Taxes.
You thought this card was only a modern staple.
Yeah.
No, look no further.
Yeah. Singles and Thorn Canonist against Storm combo or various other combo decks. And then 1 piece each of Thassamin Sage and Dark Depths. Whenever we draw one or the other, we can Living Wish for the other one.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that is Junk Depths. We'll be playing today against Brad's Shardless Bug deck.
This ain't mine.
Well, the one Brad is playing.
The one I'm playing, correct.
Yeah, but stay tuned. We'll be right back.